We're going to continue our look at analyzing statistical data. We're going to break this up into two parts. In section 1, we learned the median, and that was the middle score, and that divides our scores in half. If we take that first half, or the lower half, and divide that in half again, we can find what's called the first quartile. If we take the upper half and look for the middle of that again, we will find what's called the third quartile. We represent that as Q sub 1, the first quartile. That's the median between the minimum or smallest number and the actual median. Q3, the third quartile, is the median between the real median and the maximum or highest score. So again, the maximum is the highest score, minimum is the lowest score. While we're at it, we can learn something called the range of scores, which is the maximum minus the minimum, or largest minus smaller scores. So let's put some of this to use in an example. So we've got our stem and leaf plot below. We're going to find the median, first quartile, and the third quartile. So as we count through our scores, we'll find that the median here is 85. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scores above it, or before it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scores after it. So 85 is the median. Now we're going to use that number to look for the first quartile. We're going to count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. Looking for the one in the middle, and that would be 73, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 scores before it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, including the median, scores after it. So 73 would be the first quartile. Third quartile, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores again, because we're using the median again. And that would be the score of 92, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 scores before it, and 1, 2, 3, 4 scores after it. So there's our median, first quartile, and third quartile. Now we've got something called a box and whisker plot. We use that to show the median, the first and third quartiles. So let's represent the information we have with what we have just done. So we essentially have some scores starting in the 60s going up through the 100s. So let's kind of make a little bar graph here, so to speak, going from 60, 70, 80, 90 to 100. And we're going to locate our lowest score, which is 64. So let's put a dot somewhere off here that our lowest score is 64. Then the next score that we can find in the list is numerical order is 73. That's our first quartile, or Q sub 1. And approximate that where that would go on that number line. 85 is the median, so that's our next largest score of significance. 92 is our third quartile, and then our maximum score here was 100. That was the highest score. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw lines between the lowest score in the first quartile, highest score in the third quartile. We're going to put a box around, going through the first and third quartile, going around the median. And we're going to draw another line through the median, and this is called a box and whisker plot.